Peace, y'all. We in here, we back with a reading. So we are going to see if the person that's on your mind, if they even worth all this effort, all this hoorah that you're doing behind them, all this questioning, what is the real energy, right? So this is going to be the person that you came to this reading for, the person that you're thinking of, okay? The one that you have in your mind, the one that's in your intentions coming to this reading. So let's take a look and see. We're going to start off with, I think I want to do backwards today, starting off with Pisces. We're going to do that, then at the end, we're going to do all signs. So just make sure you hit that like button, comment, stick around if you want to see the all signs cross-watch your message at the end. All right, so let's see. Starting off with Pisces today. We're starting with Pisces because I always start with Aries, and y'all know, like, every 2 or 3 readings, I like to switch it up. All right, so let's see. So let's see for Pisces. The person that's on Pisces' mind. All right, how they know that this is their message? How would they know who this person is? How would they know that this message is for them based on who this person is? How would they know that this person is for them? Hey, okay. Knight of Pentacles. So you might know that this person wants something serious. I feel like you too want something serious, but you're very cautious about approaching a connection with them. Okay, you may feel like it's also something here that takes a long time, or like this person moves slow. They move very slow. Right now, y'all may not even be communicating. So you could be waiting on some sort of communication coming in. If you're waiting on it, don't wait. Nah, they might come in to communicate. Let me stop playing with y'all. I'm just playing. Water, fire, earth sign. Could be a water, a fire, or earth sign. I feel like whoever this is, this feels like something where it's like, okay, they kind of want a little bit more, but they pull back their energy at certain times, right? Or I don't know, maybe you pull back your energy. It's like things start to get a little bit serious. People start to feel a little bit more. And then at that point, that's when it seems like somebody's kind of withdraw or pull back their energy. I feel like there may not be a lot of communication. You may even feel like sometimes this person love bomb you. You may even question if like their feelings for you are actually real, or if it's just some sort of manipulation or mind game that they're playing here with you, because they may come in and show you all this love and just act like they really want you and that they're really into you, and then they just kind of pull back is what I'm getting. So it just kind of feels like you waiting for something. You waiting for things to develop here. Hey, Anna. Okay, so it's kind of like you waiting on things to develop. Now, if you waiting on communication, I do feel like it will come in. I'm going to tell you something. This person do have feelings for you. Okay, they do have feelings for you, but they still haven't closed out a karmic cycle somewhere else. Okay, so let's see. Tell me right now, how does this person feel about Pisces? How does this person, okay, look at that. Didn't I say they have feelings for you, 2 of Cups? So, I mean, that's just basically telling me that they feel the same way you feel. Okay, they feel the same way that you feel. The way that you feel about them is how they feel about you. There's strong feelings there, right? They feel like this is a soul connection even between the 2 of y'all. You know, there's somebody here. It might be a lot of sexual energy. I got Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's a lot of sexual energy here between the 2 of y'all as well, Pisces. I have not used this deck in years, and I'm kind of digging it. It's like the less is more type of energy with these cards. I fuck with it. Anyways, Pisces, or all signs, who up here, whatever. Okay, yeah, but they might feel like that things are too inconsistent between the 2 of y'all. Like, okay, it's just too hot and cold, too in and out. Maybe your moods are a little bit too in and out. What's that one? The 3 of Pentacles. It might, I'm telling y'all, it's a third party. They might think that you have other options, or you have another person as well. And I say as well because they might have somebody here too. But they they kind of want to conquer you. They do. But they just kind of look at it as like, they want to figure out like why y'all, what's the disconnect between the 2 of y'all. They make it so hard because they feel all this electricity. They feel this energy between the 2 of y'all, but y'all just can't seem to connect. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? It's like y'all just can't seem to connect with each other. They feel like things are too inconsistent. Both of y'all, I'm telling y'all, 2 of Cups, y'all feel the same way. Because how you know who they are, the Knight of Cups in reverse. So Knight of Cups in reverse, that can be player energy, but that's more so like love bomb energy, right? Somebody that come in and show you attention, and then they just kind of withdraw, detach, disappear, ghost you. You get what I'm saying? And then they pop back up like, hey, I missed you. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. So it's like, okay, bitch, you trying to play with my feelings or what the fuck you got going on for real? That's kind of like how you feel about this person, Pisces. And then this person feels like Knight of Wands. Are you just in it for the sex? You get what I'm saying? Because you might too come towards them, but you might keep things more fun, more flirty, more casual, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? This person coming in showing a lot of emotions. You might come in more fun, like, right, more playful, whatever the case is, and then you just disappear on them too. So I mean, y'all kind of feeling the same way. Something here is causing y'all to disconnect. Okay, karmic cycle, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Is this another karmic cycle? Unfortunately, now just because this is another karmic connection, that don't mean it can't go nowhere. That just mean, like, you know, be careful of repeating patterns that you've already experienced with another person, right? Whatever that may be. Maybe you or this person may need to learn something. Y'all, well, both of y'all do. That's the whole point of y'all being karmic partners, right? Both of y'all need to come together and learn something. But it feel like in this connection, it's like y'all are on this forever loop of on and off, up and down, good and bad, talking and not talking, but it never just seems to flow and move on to the next goddamn stage, okay? A lot of holding back. Could be trust issues are the issue. And then also, too, it's a thing of patience, right? Like somebody may want to rush into things in this situation and things ain't taking out fast how they want it to take off, okay, between the two of y'all, okay? Because I don't get this person having bad intentions and I don't get you having bad intentions. Somebody was calling me, but I do feel that there is definitely a third party or some other connection of the person somewhere around involved in this somewhere or another, whether on your part, their part, or both parts. All right, take it on how it resonates in your life. So let's see, is this situation even worth it for Pisces to pursue? Is this situation worth it for Pisces to pursue? Is this situation worth it for Pisces to pursue? One more shuffle. One, seven. What's that? Yeah, I don't get it being worth it because I get this being another karmic cycle. Wait, let me see what this is. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be another karmic cycle. I feel like it's a lot of energy of trust issues. This person doesn't want to let their guard down. People are not ready to change. And I feel like, you know, while one person is going to be ready to, like, give to the situation, the other person is still going to be kind of questioning, kind of holding back. Okay? Like continuing to leave things on the up and down loop, leaving things unfair, unbalanced. A lot of false hope here between the two of y'all. So I don't get things being, I don't see things being like that. I don't see, what am I trying to say? I don't see things being worth the fight or the effort here between this, because it's like you're going to be fighting for something and then you're going to be putting too much energy into something that's not feeding or pouring back into you, Pisces. Okay? Or vice versa. Okay? So that's what I'm getting here. This could be a Libra, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Leo. Could be any sign. All right? All right, that's what I have for y'all, Pisces. So moving on to Aquarius. So tell me, how would Aquarius know that this is their person, their message, the one that Aquarius came to this message for? To know if it's worth it for them. Okay, how would they know? I saw one of these cards just flipped over. I guess not. How would Aquarius know that this is their person I'm talking about? How would Aquarius know? They hold back. Could be a Leo. They hold back. That's what I get. A lot of holding back. They could be distant from you. Some of y'all, this person may hold back and expect you to come chase behind them. Okay? But this is somebody you definitely want to be with. I tell you that. Or they want to be with you and make that known. Somebody makes that known that they want. I got 8 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody makes it known that this is what they want. But I feel like this person play a lot of games by holding back and, you know, possibly trying to get you to chase behind them. That's what I get. This is somebody that's planning their future with you. Okay? They're planning their future with you. They may want you to be patient with them as they grow, as they evolve, or some shit like that, okay? So, that's what I'm getting. Could be a water sign, earth sign, fire sign. All right, let's see. Tell me how they're feeling about Aquarius. Tell me how they're feeling about Aquarius. How does this person feel about Aquarius? Oh, Aquarius, they hurt. 10 of Swords. They're hurting. And I'm getting them being very emotional. Look at that. Then I got, what's that? The Four Swords. So this person's hurt. They're going through the emotions up and down about the situation. They're not really sure how to go about it because this person wants to come back together with you. They want to heal things. They want to fix things. They feel like y'all able to get past whatever this issue is. But they may feel like in the same token that maybe you're done because you have been acting very withdrawn or detached towards them. Maybe you have rejected some sort of apology or some sort of emotional extension that they've tried to hand you or give you or something like that. But yeah, they feel like you're done. And so yeah, they are going through a tower about this. This person is fucking shitting bricks and losing their shit about this. Okay, they really are, because it's like, okay, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta change in order for me and Aquarius to still be together? If I gotta change this, if I gotta stop acting like that, that's what I'm willing to do, because I don't want this relationship to fall. So this person's gonna try to resist or try to stop or avoid any type of change, breakup or separation from happening here between the two of y'all. Yep, that's what I'm seeing them. And then I got the Chariot card. Yeah, this person is very, 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 very motivated. This person gonna start chasing behind you. So they could have tried to play some sort of game to see if you would chase them, because it was an ego thing. They tried to hold back out of pride. They tried to gain the upper hand, is what I'm getting, right? And so, yeah, I'm getting here like, now the tables have turned, and now this person is going crazy because now you don't want nothing to do with them. Now you're deciding to detach. Now this person is realizing how much you have been there for them through whatever type of dark period that they have been facing in their life. They look at you as some sort of support for that, Aquarius. Okay. Hey Kiki. Hey Tisha. Okay. All right. So, but yeah, so let's just see. We're going to get right to the nitty gritty. We ain't going to take all day on everything. But yeah, they are going to be coming towards you. Them feeling like they're losing you. Okay. How do you book a personal reading with me? Yeah, I don't know if y'all have me on Instagram. You'll have to DM me, but I'll post it on my channel once I'm done. Once I'm done with this reading, I'll post it. So just pay attention to, just keep my post notifications on, basically. If you want to, it'll come to your phone and tell you, basically. But yeah, so yeah, Aquarius, this person is feeling like you have been there. They may have been going through some sort of dark period or some sort of struggle, and they look at you as some sort of support or helping hand, like you've been understanding, and you've even like been there for them. Okay, so this person may be talking to other people about this or something like that, right? But yeah, they determined to get you back or to try to keep this relationship going. Yeah, because they don't want to feel like they're missing out on the opportunity here between the two of y'all. But they feel like you acting cold towards them. Like maybe you have some sort of resentment towards them. But let's just take a look and see. There is 3 people here. So there is some sort of third party energy here in the mix as well. I will tell you that. I got 3 people here, but then I also have the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So it's a lot of, it's somewhere or another, other people are involved in this. And I'm not even gonna touch base on it. So tell me right now, is this even much worth the fight for, Aquarius? Should Aquarius even much continue to fight for this connection? Let's see. Aquarius, you need to not be afraid of detaching from things that you feel like are hindering your growth. I feel like you already know that you need to detach from this and move on, because a part of you have already emotionally detached from the shit. 3 of Swords in reverse. So emotionally, you've already kind of checked out. You just ain't actually physically ended the relationship with the Hermit in reverse and the Fool. You haven't actually physically walked out of this relationship, packed up your shit and got the fuck on. But mentally, you already are checked out of this relationship. You are already exhausted. You're already tired. You've already let it go. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You already let that go. 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool. You've already checked out of the relationship. You are just still there. Hermit in reverse. You're still there. So, whether y'all live together or not, it's like you still deal with them. You're still answering the phone calls. You're still showing up. But it's just like maybe everything is an issue. Everything is a problem. But you don't want to be there no more. So, to actually, if it's worth the effort, it's not. Hello? Ding, 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 ding. It's not fucking worth the effort, motherfucker. You just choosing to still stick around, maybe out of codependency, out of fear of hurting someone else, out of comfortability, but overall, this person's not the only one that's going to be resisting that change. You too are going to be resisting that change. And that change is just, physically walk away from the situation. Okay? So it could be an Aries, could be a Virgo, could be a Cancer, could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. Could be any sign, but those are the majors that I have, the main energies. All right, moving on to Capricorn. Girl, you doing what with a Gemini? A Gemini, what? But who else is a Gemini? It's not a damn Gemini. All right, let's see Capricorn. So let's see. Be sure to hit that like button for me, please, you guys. All right, Cappy. So let's see. Tell me about how a Capricorn know I'm talking about their person. The one that came to this reading for. The one that curious to know if this is worth it. Up with the fight, the energy. How a Capricorn know I'm talking about their person. I don't like taking that many cards, but I'm going to do it. Goddamn, fuck it. Ooh, could be a Libra. Heavy air energy. Capricorn don't have to be. Ooh, very non-committal. That's the 5 of y'all. This person is someone here who I feel is like, even though they know they do things that are completely the fuck wrong, they still lack that accountability and they lack the change, right? So it's like, okay, this is also like, you know, someone who apologizes and turn around and do it again. You know, the type of person where they say, okay, or like a little kid, right? When you tell them like, hey, that's hot, don't burn yourself. And then they turn around, they burn themselves. And then what they do again, they go back and they touch the thing that just burnt them. So this person is just essentially a hard head that makes a soft ass, right? So you can't tell them anything. You have to show this person, Capricorn. Whoever this is, you got to show them. That's the only way I can explain who this person is. Because they lack that accountability. I feel like they know they've sabotaged or messed things up, you know, with their lack of committing, or, you know, maybe this person is just someone who is got like a draining energy, okay? Like they don't have all their shit together. Someone that's very childish minded. Whatever the case is, okay? Whatever the case is. Hey, who is that said hey? Michelle. Hey, Michelle. And you say, I know you like what in the world, the Gemini, but I need to know. I need help. Girl, just be patient. We're gonna get there. So yeah, I mean Capricorn, whoever this is, that's what it's telling me. So tell me how this person feel about Capricorn. How does this person feel about Capricorn? How does this person feel about Capricorn? They want to heal things. Of course they do. Of course they do. They want to heal things. Okay. This person honestly just don't feel. You hit it on the head. Yeah, this person they want to heal things. They want to fix things. They are not. I feel like this person is actually kind of beating themselves up about messing things up, right? When they look back at things, yeah, because now they're feeling like you've got away from them or you're getting away from them. And when they look back and they reflect back over the relationship, it's like a lot of the problems may have occurred because this person's ways, right? Because of their shitty ways. I'm not gonna go back through their ways. Everybody each person is dealing with their own individual thing. So because of their ways, right? This person they're not really hopeful. It's like they have a little bit of hope, but it may be planted in some type of false reality. So like, you know, they hope one day you will just magically forgive them and, you know, y'all can make things work. But they know in their head that this may be fucking impossible to happen because you may have moved on. You may not be dealing with them. But yeah, the Empress, I don't know. They look at you as, you know, someone that they can grow with, someone that they could, you know, build with, someone that's nurturing. If y'all are not talking, you're like, looking at you as like you getting away from them. Like, you know, this is the one that was for me. This is the one I was supposed to be with. This is the one I was supposed to build with 4 ones. This is the one I was supposed to marry, or the one I should be marrying. This is the one I was supposed to settle down with. Let me get my things right for this person because I could really be with Capricorn. This could be this is a lot of major arcanas coming out here. So, I mean, they're going to be taking action. I'm going to tell you that right now. Knight of Swords. They feel like they're getting sure about what they want. And they feeling like I'm coming towards Capricorn. So, respect that. This is a possibly, the energy I have so far is Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo. So, tell me right now, is this situation even worth it for Capricorn? To give it another try? Or to continue to fight for it? Is this situation worth it for Capricorn? Clarifies the situation worth it for Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn, you need to put yourself first. It's not that. You got to put yourself first. That's what this is telling me. Okay. Don't keep over giving to a relationship that's not pouring back into you. 2 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. You need to focus back on yourself right now, on how to love yourself. Okay. What do you want? What does that feel like? What does that look like? Right? What do you like? And I feel like you need to just really kind of focus more back on yourself. So giving back to this, it wouldn't be worth it. Because yes, although this person does genuinely love you, yes, they, you know, these feelings are very genuine. It's like they've made their bed. Now they got to lay in it. They got to go through their karma, which is what they're going through already with that justice coming out. So yeah, it's not worth it for you to give back to this. I feel like you still also maybe a little bit hung up on the past, whether it be past experiences that have caused, you know, the experience that have caused you to have trust issues, or, you know, caused you to lack vulnerability. You know, whatever the case is, it is definitely time for you to like move on from the past and not let that dictate, you know, future relationships or connections. Okay. All right. So that's what I have for you, Cappy. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. Yeah, he's a Scorpio. Okay. Don't forget about me. I'm not good. I ain't forgot about nobody, child. I ain't forgot. I literally had just got home and started doing these readings. So, I ain't forgot about nobody. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see for Sagittarius. Tell me about... Is this situation worth it for Sagittarius? The one that Sagittarius came to this reading for, the one that they're thinking about, the one that's on their mind. Tell me, is this situation worth it? All right, so who is this person? Who is this person that Sagittarius came to this read about? How will Sagittarius know that this is their message? Ooh. Too many cards. It's not, it didn't go nowhere. So it just may have feel like it was a start of stop up. Right now, y'all are not talking, or you and this person may have fell out. Maybe there was a breakup. I get something that never really got up off the ground with that Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because it kind of feels like it was an energy of, damn, it could have been something. Right? It could have been something between the two of us, but maybe someone was not putting in that equal effort with the Two of Cups in reverse. So this person probably didn't meet you in the middle. Maybe you didn't meet them in the middle. I don't know. It was some energy of no equal effort going into this connection between you and this person. So it's like, it could have been somewhere because I seen the potential, but it did not get there. Y'all also may have went through like a whole bunch of from breaking up, making up, falling out, right? Coming back together type of energy here. My bad, y'all. My ear was itching. So, let's see. Yeah, y'all could be going through a breakup or a separation. I don't know how long that's going to last, though. Ace of Wands. Definitely some sexual energy coming in with this. But we're going to find out and see. So, tell me, how does this person currently feel about Sagittarius? How does this person currently feel about Sagittarius? How does this person currently feel about Sagittarius? Well, Three of Wands in reverse. They may be turning their back on this. Or they feeling like you turning your back on this. Let's clarify. Upright Sagittarius turning their back on this. Reverse if it's them. Upright Sagittarius turning their back on this. Reverse if it's them. Upright Sagittarius turning their back. Reverse if it's them. Yeah, they feel like you turning your back on this, Sag. Three of Wands in reverse. They feeling like you're moving on. That's their thing. They feel like you turned your back on them. You're moving on. You're not interested. You're not waiting around. You're not pursuing this. Give me more. Give me more. Look at that. They still holding on to this. They are. So they stressed about this. They may be worried or just stressing. Got it on their mind. You know, the fact that you letting this go or that you moving on from this situation. Give me a little bit more about how this person currently feel about Sagittarius. I don't know. What is it? Just feels like you done. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're not communicating with them. You're not talking. Maybe you're ignoring communication. Maybe you blocked the communication. There may have been some sort of argument or conflict between the two of y'all. Why they feel like you lucky? They also feel like, yeah, why do this person feel like you lucky? Or maybe you just have a high spirit, a positive energy. Some of y'all, they may think that you're dealing with somebody else, though. Three of Cups in reverse. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what else to say about this person. I don't know what else to say. I mean, nothing's coming out about them, honestly. I mean, the Death in reverse just came out. So I'm going to tell you that they stuck up on this. Give me more about how Sagittarius know who this person is. Because it's not really giving me a lot, Sagittarius. How else would Sagittarius know who this person is? How else would Sagittarius know? The devil. Are you fixated on them? They fixated on you. You may feel like so the devil is like, we shouldn't do this. That's how you'll know who this is. Like, we really shouldn't deal with each other. Something is either toxic or it just feels like it's a no. We crossing the line, something like that, right? So the devil is like forbidden. We shouldn't be doing this for whatever reason. Whether it's, oh, I shouldn't be messing with you. You're my best friend's brother. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm just naming something. You get what I'm saying? So it's something about the situation that's forbidden with the two of y'all dealing with each other. Somebody may be already in a relationship, already attached to somebody, something like that, right? It's a lot of sexual tension or sexual energy between the two of y'all. That's what I get. I'm telling you, it could be somebody else attached to somebody else. That's how you would know. They could be attached to another person. You could have found out about them juggling or dealing with someone else. They could have tried to hide it. I tell you that. But with that moon in reverse, they ain't doing too good. This could be a water sign. All this water energy, specifically Pisces. Could be a Capricorn, Scorpio. All right, so give me one more card, and I'm moving on to, is this worth it for Sag? Okay. How does this person, that King of Cups wanted to come out again. So whoever this is got a lot of feelings for you. They might be in their feelings about you. Tell me how this person feels about Sagittarius. One last card for whoever this is, how they feel about Sag. One more, how they feel. I just told you, look at that. The King of Cups just came out, now the Queen of Cups. They're in their feels about you. But there is a third party somewhere involved in this. Somebody got a third party somewhere involved in this situation. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know if it's you, could be them, somewhere along the way. Maybe both of y'all. Like I've been telling all the signs when I pick it up, one or the other. Place it how it resonates in your life. But yeah, this person definitely in their feels about you. But they also might feel like that you're very compassionate, very understanding. Okay? Patient. Okay, patient with them in some way or another. Look at that. This person feels like you a wish fulfillment. So you actually are what they want. You are what they want, but they feel like they can't have you. They feel like they can't get to you, or they can't have you in some way or another. I don't know why. So let's see. Is this situation worth it for Sagittarius? Is this situation worth it for Sagittarius? Is this situation worth it for Sagittarius? One more shuffle. Is this situation worth it? Ooh. Didn't I say that at the beginning already, Sagittarius? I see a lot of sex. I said that loud. My son's in there. Let me be quiet. Is this the 9 of Wands? Yeah, I think it is. Ace of Wands, 9 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with the King of Wands, right? I mean, the only thing is, you know, there's a little bit of energy about, you know, y'all being on 2 different lanes. I'll tell you that. This may be a fire sign, right? Or just someone with that fiery energy. You might be a little bit more grounded. But once again, I'm just picking up more so like third-party energy here. Some sort of karmic person around some sort of third-party energy. But either way it go, is it worth it? Yes. I feel like you are scared to let your guard down with this person. Okay? You scared to let your guard down. This actually, you the first one that got something that may lead to a long-term commitment. 10 of Pentacles coming out, right? Because this is somebody here that's going to come in, like, making it known that they want you. Maybe not initially with this energy at the top, but, you know, whatever. I digress, right? It may be a sexual thing that turns into an emotional thing that turns into a long-term thing is what I'm picking up here for you, Sagittarius. I'm on Sagittarius. So that's what I'm getting. Will this be, absolutely. I'm getting actually you the first. I'm trying to see, did anybody else have that? No. So far, no other sign has had that. I don't think so. I think Pisces also had a yes for, was it worth it for them? I think they did. I could be wrong, but I don't think it was giving long-term commitment. But Sagittarius, yours is giving long-term relationship. So something here that's like that's just maybe feel sexual, may feel like it's no feelings involved at all, is gonna turn into that, right? So I guess what I got. That's what I got for y'all. That sounds like a Sagittarius life. That sounds like pretty much every relationship I've ever had in my life. Jesus. And I'm talking about I've only had 2 boyfriends. Wait. I've technically had 3 boyfriends. One of them turned into my husband, but that's not even important right now. Anyways, y'all. So let's see what we got coming out for Scorpio. So tell me about, you know, this person that is on Scorpio's mind. So this person that Scorpio is wondering about, tell me, is this situation worth it for Scorpio? The one that Scorpio, be sure to hit that like button. What's going on? Why am I saying them likes? What's going on? What's tea? All right, Scorpio, let's see. So, how will Scorpio know that this message is for them? How will Scorpio know that this message is for them? How will Scorpio know that this message is for them? With my shuffle. All right. Ooh, lovers. Please tell your lovers and friends that Usher, John, and Luda had to do it again. That song popped up in my head. So y'all gonna have a bond like that. It could be an interracial relationship. Some of y'all, it could be a sexual relationship. Some of y'all, you might deal with somebody. If you're lighter skinned, they may be darker. If you're darker, they may be a little lighter than you. Some of y'all, your person could be mixed as well. They may like wearing colored hair. Or they might have colored their hair. They may have like an orange, auburn, burnt, brown hair or something like that. But either way it go, somebody you feel a strong emotional connection with. Something strong with this person. It's like, dang, I really like this one. I really cut for this person here. Look at that. Oh, you want them. And you want them bad. Ace of Cups, Sun card. Could be a of Gemini or a Leo. Yeah, you like them. This person makes you feel very secure. They have a fun, flirty energy. I do feel like it's a lot of energy here as well. So the Ace of Cups, the Sun, that's good. And the Lovers, that's really good. So, I mean, like, yeah, it's a lot of passion. It's a lot of chemistry. It's a lot of lust. There's also a lot of feelings that are starting to flow here. You know, you may feel like everything just feels kind of natural for you with you and this person. Or if you haven't met them yet, that's who's coming in because that's with the Ace of Cups. So, I mean, if you don't know who the hell I'm talking about, I'm sorry. I don't know. Three of Pentacles. Look at this. They don't come with nobody from the past. No, they don't. Okay, Three of Pentacles. This person is wanting to get to know you. Maybe you work with them, met them at the gym. Maybe you went to school with them. Something like that. Tell me how they feel about Scorpio. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Didn't I just say they don't come with nobody? Nine of Pentacles came out. This person's single. They don't have any attachments. That's how you would know who they are, too. They're single. Independent. They're available. So they're available. They have that availability, right? So tell me, how does this person feel about Scorpio? How does this person feel about Scorpio? On my shuffle, how do they feel? Ooh, Scorpio, they feel like things moving fast. So they do feel like things are moving pretty fast. They may tell themselves, like, let's kind of slow things down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I really want us to kind of like, you know, really build up a more serious type of relationship, a more intellectual, more secure, you know, bond with one another. But, you know, they're not discounting that they feelings, how they feelings feel. They like you and they want to continue to move forward. They may just say like, okay, maybe we were moving a little bit fast. So you might kind of see them like kind of slow things down. And when I say slow things down, it just means like, you know, they're not trying to rush and do everything that they, you know, how it feels. Like everything just kind of moving real fast. Like, you know how you go out with somebody, you hang out with them, the vibe is right, then every day, y'all end up together. This person may want to kind of like take their time. They may want to just really kind of get to know you a little bit more closely with that Three of Pentacles. So that's what they're going to do here, okay? But they not going to lie. They really, really like it. They obsessed. They do, especially if you already gave it to them, put it on them. Look at that. I'm telling you, this person does want something long-term. So they're coming into the situation wanting long-term. Don't think this person coming around wanting to pussyfoot with you, because they don't, Scorpio. Be sure to hit that like button. They don't want to pussyfoot around. Could be a Capricorn, heavy earth energy. Heavy earth energy. Okay? So tell me, is this looking worth it? It does, but we're going to see if this is worth the effort for Capricorn. I mean, could be a Capricorn for Scorpio. Is this worth the effort for Scorpio? Is this worth the effort for Scorpio? Is this worth the effort for Scorpio? Oh, it looks like somebody here is afraid of being open and vulnerable. That's what the issue is going to be. It can be worth it, but it's going to be struggles with being vulnerable and opening up. Someone here also too is just like has a lot of trust issues. And so this person's going to start showing you something that kind of like make you feel like, oh, no, I can't do this. I can't make this relationship work. I can't be in this connection. Maybe United Cups at the bottom of the deck and reverse Two of Cups, because maybe if they withdraw from you, they take a step back. That's going to start to make you feel, Scorpio, like, damn, yeah, I know this is not for me, right? Like maybe this person is playing, like sort of like how I said for Pisces. Maybe this person's playing on my emotions. because this person may kind of be a little bit in and out with you at certain points in time. And when you start to really like them, it's going to cause you to start really digging into shit. And when you can't find out things, that's when you're going to start to feel like this person's lying or they're hiding things. Ace of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So don't go looking for shit. You're going to be creating problems, looking for problems because you haven't done the work on yourself. Hermit in reverse. I'm going to tell you something about yourself, Scorpio. You blame everybody else in your relationships for what they did to you, but you don't realize how much of a victim you're making yourself. And one thing about me personally, I am a Sagittarius though. I hate a victim. I fucking hate it. People be saying Sagittarius always want to be victims. Well, shut your bitch ass up, okay? But at the end of the day, yeah, and look at that, at the bottom of the deck, you got the Star in reverse. You haven't done the healing on yourself. So yeah, your ex cheated on you. Yeah, they fucked your best friend and got your neighbor pregnant. Yeah, we know, okay? We get it. They left you for your dad. But at the end of the day, Scorpio, you still got to tell yourself, like, hey, I'm not going through that no more. I'm not dealing with this no more. This is not going on no more. Let me stop finding issues, creating issues, or dealing with people, and I'm looking for everything wrong with someone. That's what I'm doing. You're getting with people, and you're looking for something wrong. And then when you find something wrong, it justifies your insecurity. It justifies the fact that you're really just insecure and you need to continue to work on yourself and heal, because you're going to push away someone here that truly, genuinely want to be with you. All because you want to be a victim. Everybody do Scorpio wrong. Everybody hurt Scorpio. But Scorpio still ain't did the shadow work on themselves to tell Scorpio what Scorpio got to do to actually feel like Scorpio deserves to be treated, so that when somebody comes towards them and treat them right, so what are you saying, that you're not worthy of love or something, Scorpio? Or are you saying that you're not worthy of enough for people to treat you the way how you deserve to be treated when it comes to dating people? So that when they do come towards you, because that's something that you don't feel like you're worth, you're going to poke holes in it. That's what you're going to do. Okay? So I hope that pretty much helped you. It helped you start your healing journey for real. Because just because you disconnect from some people, that don't mean you've healed. You've just disconnected from some people. But you got to do that work, because you're coming out as the Queen of Swords in reverse with the Hermit in reverse. Yes, other people have done things, but you have contributed to it. You have accepted it. You have allowed it. So now you got to do the work on yourself to restructure your mind. Okay, Scorpio? That's what I got for y'all, okay? So it could be a Virgo, a Leo, okay, a Aquarius, or a Capricorn, possibly a Gemini that's coming in, okay? All right. So let's see what we got coming out for Libra. What do we have coming out for Libra? Tell me about Libra and the person that they're at this reading for. The person that they came to this reading for. All right, give me 1 second. Let me pull something out. I was going to pull me out something to cook, but I changed my mind. I think I'm just going to, I don't know. Let's see. All right, so how will Libra know that this message is for them? How will Libra know that this message is for them? The one that they're curious to know if this is worth the energy or the effort. How would they know that this is their person that I'm talking about? Let's see. So they could be the type that is a loner, spend a lot of time at home. They might ghost you and pop back up at times. Right now, y'all could be very detached. You may have told yourself, like, yeah, you want to just end things between you and this person. Okay, this person is very passive to conflict between the two of y'all. They're very passive as well. So you could have detached from this and told yourself you may just want to end things, but you might be the one that's being passive to some sort of conflict or drama or some sort of something here that they may want to come at you about, is what I'm getting here. I get them still being hung up on you, or maybe hung up on something from their past. They may still be attached to something from their past. So let's see. But I get you being, you will know who this is, because devil in reverse. You've detached. You don't care about it no more with the devil in reverse. You don't care about it no more. You're not obsessing over it how you used to, right? At one point in time, you may have, hey Layla, hey B Monette. At one point in time, I did Sagittarius not too long ago. At one point in time, you may have fixated on this person. Now you just kind of like not really worried about it as much as you used to. I'm telling you, this person might have somebody else. You know of them having another person. Once again, always third party shit. So tell me, they might be detached from you right now. They may have ghosted you, stopped talking to you, but let's see. How do they feel about Libra right now? Could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. How do they feel about Libra right now? How does this person feel about Libra right now? They want a new beginning. Could be an Aries. They want a new beginning here. Yeah, they feel like, hey, let's have a clean slate. Yeah, I played some games. I've lied. I've done my dirt. Let's start over fresh, right? Let's start over fresh. I fucked up. I played some mind games here. I want to heal things. I want to fix this. I want to heal things. Let's do that. That's what they want. Let's restore it. I think we could like fix this relationship, fix this bond, and we can make this work. Okay? Because the feelings are growing. The feelings are showing. The feelings are blowing. No, I'm just playing. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting, okay? So, let's see. Is this situation worth it for Libra? Is this situation worth it for Libra? It came out sideways. Let me clarify again. Is this situation worth it for Libra? Is this situation worth the effort for Libra? Let's see, Libra. Two of Pentacles in reverse. No. You actually going to do better without this. And you may have already realized that you are doing better without this. It may even be somebody else that come along and grab your attention. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Wands. What I say? Somebody else going to come get your attention. And why I heard that the sex is better? Sex with me so amazing. Yeah, you don't. This is not worth your energy at all. Actually, you better without it. Nine of Pentacles. You better without it. Okay. I want to damn near just kind of dig a little deep. Why Scorpio? Could be a Scorpio for some of y'all. I ain't even say that. Why is Libra better without this? Why is Libra better without this person? I'm telling you, something new gonna come in. Somebody new gonna come in that like you. Why is Libra better without this person? Because they don't want a commitment. They don't know what they want as well. They don't really know what they want when it comes to relationships or connections. They know they want something sexual. That's what they do know. They know they want somebody that can have sex with them. They know they want something that's fun. Something, you know. But Ace of Wands, that's giving like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So a Nine of Cups in reverse, don't get the plan of no futures. I don't want to let you down, disappoint you. This ain't that type of party. But drop them draws. Yeah, we could flirt. Yeah, we could do all that old fun shit, but we're not going to be together. So it's giving like, I'm telling you, this person wouldn't want to be in a commitment. They want an attachment without a relationship. That's what they want. So it's giving they want somebody they can attach themselves to without really getting deeper into a commitment with you. So be careful with that. Okay. Could be I got a lot of well, it's only 3 signs that came out. Okay, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be any sign though, so take it how it resonates. All right, so let's see. All right. Well, let's see what we got for Virgo. So for Virgo, tell me about, you know, this person. I want to know if it's worth the energy. Be sure to hit that like button, please. Tell me about for Virgo, the person that they want to know if this person is worth this energy. Here's my energy. All right. All right, let's see. How would they know who this person is that I'm talking about? How would Virgo know who this person is that I'm talking about? Okay, then. 5 of Swords. Lots of mind games. Lots of tit-for-tat games. Lots of trying to prove a point. But causing a lot of damage. Doing more damage than good to the relationship. Lots of misunderstandings here. Someone thinking that they're going to get over shit on you. That's what I'm getting, right? Just someone that just comes with so many fucking problems. Bitch, all you... I mean... My bad, child. I be getting this shit not personal. I don't even know a damn Virgo. Actually, I know a couple Virgos, but I don't know their business. Yeah. someone who ain't gonna give you that apology neither. They don't feel like they did nothing wrong. If anything, they feel like you did what you did. And so this is just, you know, what I gave you was just honestly, because they're so insensitive to your feelings and your emotions. It's like, look, I only did this because this is what you gave me. So this is just like your karma for how you treated me, or for what you said, or for your lack of doing this, or you made me feel this way. So it's kind of like some shit like that, right? That's who this person is. I don't see them being worth it already, child. I ain't even got that far into the thing. This person ain't coming with no apology. You may know that. This person may feel like they don't owe you no apology. They definitely let you down. You had way higher hopes. You had way higher hopes dealing with this person, Virgo, than what they've actually shown you. They've let you down a big, major fucking way. So let's see. They might try to sabotage or ruin anything else you got going on with anybody else. I'm going to tell you that right now. So water sign, air sign energy. Tell me, how does this person feel about Virgo right now? Ooh. They just don't. So in their head, they telling themselves, yeah, I can't see myself being in this connection with Virgo. I can't see myself being with Virgo. Because Virgo triggers me. Virgo triggers me. Virgo puts me in these compromising positions. And Virgo, you get what I'm saying? So they looking at you as the problem. They're looking at you as a problem. They're looking at you as someone who triggers them. Well, everything, like the way how you presented yourself is not who you ended up being. Almost like you kind of presented a false, what they be calling it? A facade. That's the word. I think this person just know they full of shit. They gotta know. I get them talking about you to other people. But for some reason or another, they think that you may have other options. Or like now it's like a situation where there are other options involved. So they know that if they were to even try to come back, it's because they acting like they don't care about you. But I definitely heavily get that it's an act. But you might have somebody new coming in. You got somebody new coming in. Gemini energy. Don't have to be. Yeah, they feeling like you got other options. Now there's competition. And then you for sure ain't choosing to come back towards them. Let's see, is this situation even worth it for Virgo? Is this situation worth another chance for Virgo? No. 9 of Wands in reverse. You're going to just exhaust yourself. Yep, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to exhaust yourself. Get nowhere with this situation, with this person. I feel like, you know, the connection has kind of stalled out. It has already shown you that it's unstable. There's a lack of trust here. You can't really build anything of substance with this person. So if it's worth the effort, absolutely not. But I actually see you getting over it pretty fast with that 10 of Swords in reverse. I don't think you're going to dwell on this or be stuck on this connection for a long time. Like I said, you may even have something new coming in, Virgo. I seen something new coming in with somebody. Okay? So I don't really got no majors in this reading. So this could be a fire sign, possible air sign, maybe a water sign. All right. Moving on to Leo. Leo. All right, let's see. Be sure to hit that like button for me, please. So let's see what we have coming out. The person that is on Leo's mind, the one that they're thinking about. So this person that they're wanting to know if this person's even worth the effort, worth the energy. But let's see. How would they know I'm talking about their person? How would they know if this message is for them? How would Leo know if this message is for them? The one. How would they know? Because you really want to be with them, but you feel like you can't. It could be a Cancer, don't have to be, but you really do want to be with this person, Leo, but you feel like you can't be with them. You just really feel like you can't. Okay? Yeah, look at that. It's something about you still waiting on this person. Or maybe they waiting on you, taking how it resonates. Somebody waiting on the other person, maybe to come around, to reach out. But it's almost like you're not really sure if you should or shouldn't give up on this. But I still see it being stuck up in your head, stuck up in your energy. You're dealing with a lot of internal conflict. Yep, look at that. 5 of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the fucking 2 of Swords. You're dealing with a lot of conflict about this because it's like a battle of, you know, the truth and the facts over your feelings, and, you know, the reality over the potential. And you're kind of battling these things right now, these thoughts, when it comes to this connection we're dealing with this person. So you're kind of back and forward. You're not making no quick, sleek decisions about the situation. But, you know, Things are kind of feeling a little bit stagnant or like a standstill. So let's see. How does this person feel about Leo? How do they feel about Leo? How does this person feel about Leo? They don't feel like you working on this though. They don't feel like you working on it. They don't feel like you trying. They may kind of feel like you're dealing with somebody else. I do see them wanting to come in to communicate, but I feel like it's going to come in to be kind of light though. So don't expect a lot, right? Like they may try to keep it real casual, like, hey, what you doing? What you been up to? Or, you know, or something like that, right? So they may try to keep the conversation casual. They don't feel like you trying to work on things. Maybe y'all were in a relationship. This person, yeah, look at that death card. They feel like that things are over and done. So I do see them trying to extend some sort of hint to communicate with you, to keep the communication going, to keep the door open. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, look at that Hangman in reverse, because they do feel like you've took a step back from this, or you let this go to the point where you not communicating with them or talking to them or dealing with them, but you are dealing with your own battle and on the inside here with this person. But yeah, they still kind of holding on to this, or they trying to. And like, well, let me leave the door open some way or another for me and Leo. So let's see, Leo, is this situation even worth it? Could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. Could be any water sign. I got the majors. The only majors I got is water energy. So tell me, is this situation worth it for Leo? Is this situation worth it? Give me one more card to clarify. My bad, child. I got totally sidetracked. Is this situation worth it for Leo? Is this situation worth it for Leo? I don't get it being worth it, unfortunately, Leo. I'm getting that there will be like another beginning. You and this person will have a new beginning, whether it's worth it or not. I do see a new beginning, but I feel like, I don't know if it's the communication, if it's a lack of attention. Someone here feels like they're being neglected in some way or another in this relationship, right? And so due to that, I feel like that's what's going to cause the situation. And this person may not change that. They may not feel like there's no issue with that. This person's going to stay stuck in their way about whatever it is. And that's going to cause the other person to feel neglected in a relationship, causing things to be more rocky, causing confrontation, maybe even causing things to get a bit domestic with this strength in reverse, right? People losing their temper, losing their control, losing their patience, getting triggered, getting upset. It might cause things to get physical. Maybe things might get set. So it's just a lot of miscommunication issues. Communication is one of the big factors here. I don't know how you or this person talk to each other, but the way how y'all talk or someone's talking to each other is one of the major problems here. Okay, it's all about. It seems like there might be more misunderstandings about little things that may turn into big things. And because y'all can't fix that, it's just going to be a whole bunch of conflict. And that's the only reason why it wouldn't be worth it. There's potential here with this Ace of Wands. There's potential. I'm going to tell you that right now. But y'all communication, someone's possible temper, yeah, it ain't going to, that's going to be the problem right there. Okay? But I'm telling you right now, Spirit is going to reward you and this person with a new beginning. It's going to give y'all a new beginning here. I don't know if y'all going to handle it right. I don't know if y'all going to handle it fucking right. Okay? I don't know. It has potential. I'm going to tell you that. It do got potential. So, I even heard that song by fucking Summer Walker. You got potential. When she said, caught my interest, talking that shit, so intriguing. We can go far, go the distance. I can see it. That's my song. My son looking at me crazy. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all, Leo. Could be a Sag, a Virgo, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Okay, another Leo, a Cancer. Okay. So that's what I have. All right, moving on. Who come? The Cancer. All right, Cancer. Let's see the one that you are thinking of. Stick around if you want to. At the end, I'm going to do an all signs. I am going to timestamp the video because I have been so lazy. I have not been timestamping no videos. Probably missing myself out on views. Let me stop being lazy. All right. All right, so let's see what we have coming out for Cancer. So the one that is on Cancer's mind, the one that they're thinking of. The one that they're thinking of, the one that they're questioning about if this is worth the effort or the energy. How would they know this is their message? How would they know I'm talking about them? How would Cancer know I'm talking about them? All right, then. Page of Swords in reverse. Is there communication issues? It may be little to no communication. It may be a lot of stalking, though. Lots of stalking, okay? Lots of keeping up. This person may watch you on social media but don't talk to you. Could be a Pisces. Pisces do weird shit like that. I know this. They do weird shit like that. Watch your ass on social media. And then it proceeds not to talk to you. Like, bitch, you're weird at her. So at the end of the day, like I was saying, you guys, yeah, don't really. So if there's not, it really look like it may be limited communication. Like, it's not a lot. It may also feel like this person's holding back something too. Like, they're not fully opening themselves up to you or fully showing you themselves or something like that, right? Like, maybe you think this person's hiding something or lying about something. Like, they're not fully opening up all the way. Neither here, Cancer, is what I'm picking up here. I'm heavily getting not a lot of communication. I get them also having a wandering eye. Who is it? Hey, Irene. They also may have a wandering eye, Cancer. So they may look at other people. They may talk to other people, play your energy. This person may be a little bit childish. I don't know, Bookie. Let's see. How do they feel about Cancer? How does this person feel about Cancer right now? Let's see. Knight of Cups. So they got growing feelings for you. That's what this is telling me. They got growing feelings. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, my bad, Cancer. So, yeah, they do feel like that they are starting to grow feelings for you, and this is going to cause them to slowly let their guard down because they are starting to kind of, like, really, really have a lot of feelings for you. That's what it's telling me. I don't know what else to say. Just how they feel about you is that they feel like they can let their guard down. They feel a little bit more safe with you. They could trust you a little bit more. They feel a little bit more secure with you. So you may be wondering, why the fuck this person acts so held back, so withdrawn? Why they don't tell me this? Why they don't let me know these things? Why they not? This person got to take their time. Allow them to take their time. And I feel like they're getting to a point now where they can kind of trust you a little bit more to open up to you because their feelings are starting to grow. Yeah, 9 of Wands in reverse. This person's going to be letting their guards down. They feel like they could be a little vulnerable with you. Maybe because you have also kind of showed your vulnerable side, so they feel like they can match that as well. Cancer's vulnerable with me. They're showing me that, you know, their deepest wounds or darkest secrets or some of their craziest moments or whatever. I'm going to do the same thing. Okay? So let's see. Is this worth the effort or the energy for Cancer? Is this worth the effort or the energy for Cancer? Ooh. Ooh. It is. But you got to stop being pessimistic. You got to stop trying to think like, it's not necessarily like, you could have a lot of past wounds, okay? Not like Scorpio. Scorpio shit was a bit deep. But your shit is just more so like, just stop being pessimistic, okay? Stop thinking like, do he really like, nah, I don't think he really like me. We just having fun. We not really that serious. Do she really like, you know, have these deep feelings? Nah, I don't think she really cut for me like that. She probably just talking to me now. So you stop being so pessimistic with everything, okay? But this does have potential, Cancer. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This does have potential, but you gotta stop just being so like writing things. I give people time as well to open up. You are probably just expecting this person to just open up to you and dump it all out. No, give them time. Everyone's not trying to trauma dump, okay? No one's trying to, you feel me? So, yeah, I do feel like, yeah, 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it does have a lot of potential, okay? But don't close off to it or write it off just because it ain't moving as fast as you want it to, because it is moving, okay? All right, that's what I have for y'all. All right, moving on to Gemini. All right, Gemini gang. Like I said, y'all, stick around if you want to. At the end, I'm going to do all signs. All right, so tell me for Gemini. The person that Gemini is thinking of, dealing with, tell me for Gemini. This person, what is their, how would Gemini know I'm talking about this person? The one that they're questioning. How would Gemini know that this is their person? 8 of Cups. No, you throw it away. 8 of Cups. Someone that you have disconnected from. Maybe they've disconnected from you. Yeah, 8 of Cups, lovers in reverse, world in reverse. Even though y'all have disconnected from each other, they still feel like there's a lack of closure here. So this person may have felt like you've walked away from them. You've let this go. Y'all not talking. You've disconnected. That's pretty much what it is. But they have not got some closure from you. So they feel like they haven't got closure from this situation. Oh, this is someone that have not got closure. I'm sorry. That's what I should say. So that's what they still holding on to. They still holding on to, you know, some sort of disappointment or betrayal. And I don't feel like necessarily like whoever this is, I don't know if they want to open up the door again, but we're going to find out. But what I am getting is that even though they've walked away, they still hold on to the pain of the situation and they haven't got closure. Okay, so let's see. Tell me about how does this person feel about Gemini? How does this person feel about Gemini? How do they feel? All right, let's see. I'm telling you, they feeling a disconnect between the two of y'all. There's still a little spark there. There's still a spark there, right? Like they can't just say that they're 100% uninterested. I don't get that. But I'm telling you, it's like they feeling like that, you know, this is a dead situation. It's a dead end. They feel like pursuing this will be a dead end, so they stay closed off. They feeling like pursuing this will be a dead end, so they stand the fuck closed off to the situation between the two of y'all. Give me a little bit more about how they feel about Gemini. I know you're trying to be seen in the camera with your big old head self. They do definitely realize and take accountability for whatever role they have played in the situation between the two of y'all, whatever, you know, deception or manipulation or whatever it is. They do, you know, definitely take accountability for their role that they played here in this situation. Okay, but they feel like you will be uninterested in trying this again. They feel like it'll be a dead end situation here. They do feel like also, though, that you two should owe them an apology as well. Okay, so let's see. What is this person, I mean, not what's this person, what is their, is this situation worth it for Gemini? Is this situation worth the effort of trying it for Gemini? Is this worth it? Actually, it is. If you and this person were to try again, I do feel like it will be worth it, actually. So this is somebody you had a breakup with, Gemini. This is somebody you had a breakup with. Two of Wands came out. Could be at a crossroads about a choice or a decision. The choice could be either between this person and another person, or if it's going to be between walking away and staying. I will say this, okay? I don't know if this person's going to come towards you because I don't really get a lot of action. I get the Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, Gemini, I'm sorry. So I get them trying to continue their healing journey. But yeah, I do feel like, you know, if you and this person were to try it again, I do feel like it'll be worth it. I have to be honest with you. But if y'all to try it again, I don't think so. I think this person's going to work on forgiving you, work on, you know, forgiving themselves, work on continuing to release this and focus on themselves for now. And I feel like you may be doing the same thing. You know, if y'all were to try it again, would it be worth it? Maybe once y'all have healed, okay, and you are better versions of yourself. I do feel like, yes, it would be worth it again. But as of right now, no, continue to take this journey alone, okay? And they should do the same thing, all right? But, yeah, that's what I get. I do feel like, though, yeah, I'm telling you, look at that. It's a mirror thing. This is a karmic connection. I'm telling you, it's a mirror thing. You and your ex are mirroring each other. It's a mirror thing. Y'all both are doing the same thing. So you taking that time, it's a karmic connection, okay? It needs to come to a close, to an end. Okay, focus on healing for real. Because if you don't, you're gonna run into another person. You're gonna go through the same experience with a different person. So this could be a Virgo. Got a lot of water energy here. Could also be another Gemini. Could be a fixed sign like a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Okay. All right. Moving on to Taurus. Speaking of them, moving on to Taurus. And then we're going to do Aries, and then I'm going to do all signs. So if you want to see all signs, cross-watch and stick around. So Taurus, tell me about, you know, the one that Taurus is thinking of, dealing with, connecting to. All right. They want to know if this situation is worth it. Tell me how a Taurus know if this is their message. I was going to say Sagittarius. I don't know why. But tell me how a Taurus know if this is their person I'm talking about. How a Taurus know that this is their person I'm talking about. On my shuffle. Hierophant. They want to be with you. That's how you gonna know. You know. Oh, hopefully they weren't sneaking around. So if y'all were in a relationship, this person was a fucking cheating ass, infidelity ass bitch. Okay? Because Hierophant tells me higher level of commitment. So either they were in a relationship sneaking around, maybe they were in a marriage sneaking around, or you and this person were in a relationship and they were not 100% faithful in this relationship between the two of y'all. Okay? That's what this is telling me. Y'all either could be married or y'all just have a long-term commitment with one another. Yep, Three of Pentacles. That's what this is telling me. It may be somebody here that you have tried to get marriage counseling from. Some of y'all may be married. Got a couple marriage cards here, Taurus. So this could be a situation like that, like a marriage thing. Now, if you and this person were not in a relationship, not married, then this person here may have been married or in another relationship with somebody else. That's how you would know who this is. Could be another Taurus. Could be an air sign as well. Tell me how they feel about Taurus. Tell me how they feel about Taurus. Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. Taurus, this person really, they do have feelings for you. Feel like they're not as developed. They're not as strong. Some of y'all's person may want to apologize to you for something here. There could be something here they know that they need to apologize for. I'm telling you, I got to read it two different ways. I'm getting it two different ways. So stick with me. So if you and this person are in a relationship, Taurus, then it's giving an energy like they want to apologize, you know, and try to rebuild that trust between the two of y'all. You know, this person may not be the most emotionally mature, maybe the most emotionally expressive, but, you know, they want to try to extend some sort of token to let you know that they are apologetic for some sort of lies or deception, maybe cheating that they have done here with that Seven of Swords energy here. Now, if this is somebody that is already in another commitment, this person feels like, you know, hey, I see some potential here with Taurus. If this is a newer thing, right? This is somebody that you're dealing with is newer. They like, listen, I feel like I see some potential here with Taurus, but you got to be careful, Taurus, because this person might be doing a lot of fantasizing or idealizing y'all, right? Because if it's new, it's fresh, it feels good, especially if they're in another relationship. Especially if they're in another relationship and they're coming towards you, for them it's like this just feel kind of fresh. And so of course when you doing something like that, anything than what you're doing anything that you're indulging in feels better than what you already have. So just keep that in mind, okay? Don't get your motherfucking panties in a bitch ass bunch. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, look at that. But they feel like that you are a bit inconsistent, okay, when it comes to doing them. They feel like that you may be mad at them. They feel like you lashing out at them. Whoever this is feel like you mad at them. Some of y'all may have found out about something that comes to them, Knight of Swords energy, but it could also just be like this person just feels like you mad at them. So they just see you as someone that's lashing out at them, or easily irritated with them. What your energy is towards this person, Taurus? So let's see. Is this worth it for Taurus? I don't think so. Is this worth it for Taurus? Oh, I know the devil is a motherfucking bitch ass lie. Girl, let me see. Is this worth it for Taurus? Is this worth it for Taurus? What am I shuffle? Is this worth it for Taurus? Girl, no. I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? You got something new coming in. Maybe another earth sign, maybe a fire sign. You may have somebody coming towards you that may have a child. That's what that, because that flew out. I don't know what the fuck that flew the fuck out of there for. I don't fucking get that. But that shit flew out nevertheless, okay? But if this is worth it, no. I actually see other options coming towards you. But also, too, don't get so caught up in fantasies with this person. I don't care if you're in a relationship with them or they're in a relationship with someone else trying to sell you a dream. Don't get caught up in the fantasies. Don't get caught up in the potential and oh, I put this much energy into it, and what if they end up like this, and then, you know, people can change. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. He said he's gonna be this way and she said she's gonna. Don't get caught up in the fantasy, the bullshit. Don't let nobody sell you no fucking wolf tickets. We don't buy wolf tickets. If you're from Houston and you're really from Houston, you might get what that means. But if you're not, I don't know what to tell you. But we don't buy wolf tickets. Tell them that, Taurus. I'm not buying no wolf tickets. So at the end of the day, no, this is not worth your energy. You actually do have something new coming in. I do feel like you need to actually open your options up. Okay? Take your time with them. Really get to know a person. Don't let a person tell you shit. Let a person show you some shit. Because a person could tell you any fucking thing they want to say. I could tell you right now, Taurus, yeah, I want to be with you, baby. I'm going to buy you the moon. You can believe it if you want to. But if I ain't doing nothing, I ain't even took you on a date, I ain't bought you a burger. What the fuck do that shit matter? I ain't bought you a burger, bitch. How can I buy you the moon? I ain't even bought you a 99-cent burger from McDonald's. What are you talking about? So yeah, Taurus, you gotta make sure that you're letting people show you and prove to you. Open your options up though. Because you're gonna have one that come towards you that wanna be with you. Don't let up on your standards. Okay? Don't force, don't beg. But open your options. Remove yourself from this situation. But I feel like with this person, I don't think you're gonna walk away. I think you're gonna go through. You're gonna have to keep on seeing. But that's because that's what this is telling me. You gotta turn a motherfucker like you into a believer. You don't believe nobody just telling you. You gotta see it for yourself. You don't believe it. We gotta turn you to a believer. So that's what's gonna happen here. Spirit's gonna turn you to a believer. If you don't believe who this person is now, you'll be, by the time they wash your ass up and throw you in the garbage, and you have to pull yourself out of there and pick yourself back up towards, you'll be a believer at that point. But in the meantime, between time, yeah, I don't see you necessarily ending this because you think it's worth it. You do. And one thing about a Taurus is when their mind is made up about something, baby, you ain't changing it. So that's that right there, Taurus. All right, moving on to last but not least is Aries. All right, so tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries. All right, how will Aries know that this is their person that I'm talking about? I think Sagittarius the only one that had a good reading. What the fuck? No, I think a couple other signs. I don't know. I think Scorpios had potential. Leos was a second chance. Cancers was an open up. Virgos was a fuck no. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Libras was absolutely not. Sagittarius was a commitment. Capricorn was a no. Aquarius was a no. Pisces was a yes too. I just don't remember if theirs was a commitment. All right, let's see. So let's see. Okay, so how will Aries know that this person is the one their person is the one I'm talking about? How will Pisces know? Make sure y'all like the reading, y'all. I like these. Y'all like this little topic. I'll be trying to switch it up, okay? So for Aries, tell me how will Aries know that this person is the one that, how would they know that this is their person that they're thinking about, guessing, dealing with, whatever. How will Aries know? All right, Aries. Justice. Could be a Libra, doesn't have to be, okay? Could be someone that has been to jail. They want to make something right with you. You know, because if they haven't already came back to make things right with you, they're about to. If they haven't already came back and tried to fix things and fix your relationship, then they're going to. That's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be coming towards you to fix the relationship, but they might require a lot of reassurance from you. This might be somebody that need a lot of reassurance from you, okay? But I feel like they want a relationship with you, but they don't really step into their role of taking control. They may leave a lot of things up to your control. They don't really take that control of the connection like how you may want them to. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. How does this person feel about Aries? Could be a Libra or a Cancer. Don't have to be. How do they feel about Aries? How does this person that Aries is questioning? Okay, Aries. How they feel about you? King of Swords in reverse. So why they feel like you've been acting cold, detached, nonchalant, like you don't care, unbothered about the situation with them? They just feel like that you just kind of don't care, right? Like you've been, they feel like you even moving on. Like you've let this situation go. They really still want to heal things. But I'm telling you right now, they think that you've moved on. You've let this go because you've been acting real cold towards them, real detached towards them, real like, I don't care about the situation. They still have some sort of hope that y'all could fix things here. I don't know why, but they have some sort of hope that y'all could fix things. Okay? They still have hope. And that's what they're going to do. I'm telling you, Seven of Swords in reverse. This is somebody, Aries. It's simple. This person's going to come back around to fix things with you. Right now, you may be giving them the fuck you finger, the middle finger. I meant to say the middle finger, but I still say the fuck you. And I'm trying to stop cussing on my page. I can't. Oh, my God. I'm going to watch. I need to go get my life together for real. But, so this person just acts too cold and detached towards you. They act like they don't care. You may think that they might feel like that you be hiding things or you're not being honest about certain things. You don't really express your feelings towards them. And so for them, it just kind of looked like you moved on from this. You've let this go. You're not stuck on it. You're not attached to it. Now they, on the other hand, they like, look, I gotta win Aries back. I gotta find a way to get Aries. Okay. So, so does this have? So let's see. Is this worth the effort for Aries? Is this worth the effort for Aries? I don't know what it's to say. Shit. No, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's actually not in a high. I don't even think this person gonna want to like. They don't. This person don't do commitment or what you want from a relationship. This person ain't gonna be able to give you that. Maybe you want kids in the long term and the marriage and, you know, things like this. Person don't do that. Maybe you want to be a stay-at-home wife. They may not believe in it. So something about y'all values don't even align anyways. When you look at the connection, something about the values, about whatever y'all beliefs is, and those type of things do matter when you get into a relationship, especially as you get older, especially over 25, right? So something about that is just not aligned, is what I'm picking up. I don't get it being worth it because I don't even see it going to a commitment. Some of y'all, it may not be a recommitment, right? It's just more like an unhealthy attachment that the two of y'all have that y'all can't seem to break each other away from, that y'all can't seem to walk away from. And I don't know if you bluffing, but I kind of feel like your energy here, even if this person feels like you're done, it's still like a bluff energy here. So that's what I have for y'all. Heavy air energy. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? Especially in Aquarius with the star card, okay? Or Libra. Could also be a Cancer, all right? Let me see what this is that fell. Yeah, look at that. Before, when I was finna ask, this is what fell out on the floor. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't see a long-term happy ending with this. Okay? All right, y'all. So that's what I have. I'm going to do all signs now. I wish people was readers and they did me a reading and it told me about my life. But I don't know. I ain't going to do much. I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. I don't like how other readers read me. I don't like it. I don't care for how other readers read me. I don't be knowing what be going on. I don't be knowing what they be talking about. And nothing ever comes true that they be saying. So that's why I don't really care to give readings. You know, no shade to nobody if I got a reading from you. But nothing that they said ever came true. And yeah, I don't be knowing what the fuck they be talking about. So I don't like getting readings from people. I rather just read myself. All right, let's see. From Aries to Pisces, how they feel and what's their intentions. You be way more blunt. Yeah, because you have got personal readings from me before, so you know how I am. I'm very like direct, and I don't know. Like I get what people be saying when they be saying like, no, that's exactly like, yeah, I don't know. Shit don't be resonating when the people do my personal reading. It's like this. It's a personal reading. It should resonate on some level. Shit don't resonate on no level. I be questioning like, girl, I don't know what you talking about, but okay, girl, I'm gonna just see what you talking about. All right, from Aries to Pisces. Let's see. The person that you're dealing with. This is where you watch the person that you're dealing with sign. From Aries to Pisces. All right, let's see. What's their feelings and intentions? What's their feelings and intentions from Aries to Pisces? No, what's their actions and intentions? Actions and intentions from Aries to Pisces. If you're dealing with an Aries all the way down to Pisces, what's their actions and intentions? Let's see. One more shuffle. All right, dealing with an Aries. Yeah, I do one-on-one. Dealing with the Aries, they're gonna be manipulative. Okay, I see them sabotaging the connection between the two of y'all. That's what I mainly get. Sabotaging things and then playing victim. So they're going to sabotage it, ruin it in some way or another, maybe being in their head, who knows, right? They're going to sabotage it, and then they're going to play victim. They might ghost it first, okay? And then play victim or something. Taurus, Taurus is gonna want to heal. Taurus is gonna try to heal things between the two of y'all. Or they're trying to heal things, but I'm seeing drama come. So Taurus gonna try to be peacemaker at first, but I'm seeing drama come from this Taurus. Okay, I don't know if someone's coming towards them to provoke them, poke them, or get them something, but I'm seeing drama come. All right, Gemini's walking away from this. Okay, don't really get or distancing themselves. Don't really see a lot of effort. coming from this Gemini. Don't really get a lot of that going on. Gemini, Cancer. Cancer is detaching. I see communication issues with you and this Cancer. They may block you or just disconnect. I see a fallout or a disconnect or breakup between you and I see just like a separation for you and the Cancer. Leo, avoiding this, avoiding their feelings about it. Focus on their self right now. So Leo is closed their emotions off and they're avoiding this and they're focused on themselves. Virgo is letting this situation go. Okay, they feel like it could have been, but it maybe there was like too much trust issues, a lack of stability, maybe even financial issues were an issue here. Virgo may be focusing on their finances or something. Libra, I wouldn't be waiting around for Libra to come around. Libra actually is going in another direction. Libra has lost interest. So Libra has lost interest in this. Something else has their interest, okay? Virgo is taking a standstill. Like Virgo may actually not be really wanting anything serious right now due to them still healing from something else. So they may kind of be in and out with you, but they might not really even want nothing serious, okay? Why I said Virgo? Who the fuck is I'm talking about? I said Libra, then I said Virgo. Girl, which direction you going in? That's not supposed to be Virgo. That's supposed to be Scorpio. But we're going to move past that. Virgo maybe needed that again. Okay, Libra, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, they feel like they're kind of getting exhausted with this whole situation. So they're going to kind of step back from this. Okay, they're taking a step back. You have drained Scorpio. And so they feel at peace being away from this situation between the two of y'all. Okay. Sagittarius, dropping this. Okay. They're not putting their attention or effort towards this anymore. They have also lost interest. Okay. It really was supposed to be that Sagittarius, this whatever. Capricorn, I did it the way how it's supposed to have came out. Capricorn, it looks like in and out, okay? Player energy. I see communication, but they're a player, so be careful with it. Aquarius, detaching from this and opening up to the new. Or like they're not waiting around for this no more. They're detaching from this altogether, okay? And Pisces, they're ready to like stop playing these games. They feel something strong here with you. So they might come towards you either apologizing or confessing or letting you know how they truly feel. And I see a stronger connection forming with a Pisces. But I see them like putting the mind games and the bullshit to the side. And they're ready to like really indulge into a connection with you. Okay? All right. So that is what I have for you guys. All right.